Hello and welcome to another update video about Ether. So the Ether chart, continues to be in this constant up and down. Again, what I mentioned before, this is certainly not an impulse to the upside. Today's price action has confirmed that, so that's all going okay. The risk for further downside in the white scenario is still there. The structure we talked about before, this current wave 2 correction that started to unfold on the 9th of December could still be unfolding in a WXY structure, and in the Y wave we have here an A, B, and the C wave down can still unfold, even though I'm thinking maybe I need to adjust the microstructure here a little bit. But the idea is still that we could follow through to the downside into the green support area, unless the price can hold above support. I have adjusted the support area slightly to the previous video, and I will explain why. And unless it can follow the yellow count, but currently it doesn't really give us much evidence. Okay, the thing is, on the Bitcoin chart I prefer the direct breakout count because Bitcoin is already holding it. Well, it's holding its breakout pattern, it's holding high after its breakout yesterday. Ether is still behind, it has to catch up. The ETH BTC chart is still dropping, Bitcoin dominance still increasing, so Ether hasn't started to outperform Bitcoin yet. Therefore, still focused on its current range, still caught in the current range without any signals that it wants to break out. But if it follows Bitcoin, if it wants to follow Bitcoin, Bitcoin has this illness, sickness that it just doesn't want to come down. So, maybe Ether wants to join Bitcoin, and therefore we have this yellow wave count. And there is a very clear structure, very clear level that distinguishes between the two. And the level is 2,175. That is not only the 78.6 retracement of this entire move to the upside. This move that started on the 3rd of January, finished on the 4th. It's a 78.6 retracement of that level. It's also the previous swing low that was formed yesterday. This support is, in my opinion, the key level that distinguishes between bullish, short-term bullish, and short-term bearish. Therefore, you could say that we can focus short-term on bullish as long as we are above that level. But the situation isn't clear on the ETH chart. It still hasn't really revealed its full intentions. It's clear intentions. I think the market really doesn't know itself what it wants to do. But that's the level. So depending on how you want to play this, above that level, focus could be on higher. Below that level, on lower. I just want to highlight that this entire structure for a wave 2, it would be extremely shallow. Okay. Now, if we see the price turn around here, then this would be likely wave C of 3. If the price drops a little lower and maybe maxes out support and then turns to the upside, it could be that this was wave 1, A wave, overshooting B wave, C wave down, and we would also start wave 3. So in both scenarios, we would basically be in wave 3. In one scenario, we already started wave 3 yesterday. In the other one, we would start it with the next move. It's just at the moment not so, it's not so important really which one is which at the moment. And for targets later, it will be important. Again, for a third wave, we haven't reached the ideal level for a third wave yet. So this cannot be the top of the third. It hasn't even reached the 1.236 extension. So I assume that at best this is an A wave, we're doing a B wave pullback, and somewhere in this region before breaking below 2,175, if Ether wants to follow Bitcoin, and it could be a surge, the next move, then it obviously needs to hold 2,175, but it should reach 2,405 next. That's sort of the idea. That's not only based on the first 1-2 setup here, but it's also, let's assume the low is being found in this region. Then we take the length of the A wave, go to the low of the B wave, and let's assume it might find support just below where we are now. Then the 100% extension level, which is a key target for a C wave, could take us to around about 2,420. So that pretty much matches this good confluence in this target area there. So that's what I'm watching. I think the support level is very clear. The only thing is below 2,175, the only support levels I have left structurally are 2,141 and 2,116, and it should send us way down. That's sort of the idea. But overall, see, we are still moving in a range, haven't got a breakout yet, but the potential is there to join Bitcoin. The thing is, the 2,175 level is really the key level. And yeah, that's my update about ETH. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.